What does it really take to keep a country safe? Is it just about having the biggest weapons, or is there something deeper at play? Security is a complex puzzle, and the answer goes far beyond what most people imagine. The US military is one of the most powerful forces ever assembled, an intricate machine of people, technology, and relentless determination. It's a living system, constantly adapting to new threats and challenges, always ready to respond at a moment's notice. It's not just about firepower, it's about teamwork, innovation, and grit. Every mission, every operation relies on the trust and skill of thousands working together, from the front lines to the command centers. This force is a shield, protecting the nation from threats near and far, every hour of every day. Whether it's dawn or midnight, on land, at sea, or in the air, someone is always standing watch. We're giving you a backstage pass to this world, breaking down how it all works. You'll see the hidden gears that keep this massive operation running, and meet the people who make it possible. The US military is made up of 6 branches, each a specialized team with unique skills and tools. From boots on the ground to satellites in orbit, every branch brings something essential to the table. We'll explore what they do, how they do it, and how they fit together to form this incredible protective force. Their missions are as varied as the people who serve, but together, they create a unified front. Forget the Hollywood version. The real story is more complex and far more impressive. The reality is filled with split-second decisions, high-stakes teamwork, and a level of commitment that's hard to imagine. From muddy training grounds to the silence of space, these men and women run toward danger when others run away. Their courage and resilience are the backbone of our security. Understanding their work is the first step to appreciating the immense effort behind national security. Every plan, every mission is built on years of training, intelligence, and preparation. We'll look at the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marine Corps, Coast Guard, and the newest branch, Space Force. Each has a distinct mission, but all are united by a common goal: to defend and protect. Each is a vital piece of the puzzle. Army controls the land, Navy the seas, Air Force the skies, Marines respond to crises, Coast Guard protects our shores, and Space Force watches from above, ensuring our safety even in the vastness of space. By the end, you'll see how these branches form a single and then power fortified. Together, they stand as the mightiest force on Earth. Let's dive in. When you picture a soldier, you're probably thinking of the US Army, the oldest and largest branch of the American military. For generations, the Army has stood as a symbol of strength, discipline, and service, representing the backbone of the nation's defense. Their core mission is clear: control the land, dominate the terrain, and win the nation's wars. Whether it's defending American soil or deploying overseas, the Army is always prepared to answer the call. Army soldiers are trained to handle anything, from intense combat in harsh deserts to peacekeeping operations in bustling cities. Their adaptability is unmatched, allowing them to operate in any environment, no matter how challenging. Their gear is legendary: M1 Abrams tanks, Bradley fighting vehicles, and Apache helicopters provide overwhelming firepower and mobility on the battlefield. And in every soldier's hands, the M4 carbine rifle, versatile, reliable, and trusted in every mission. Every piece of equipment is built for toughness and reliability, designed to withstand the harshest conditions and keep soldiers safe. But the Army isn't just about fighting. They're also first responders in times of crisis, rushing in to provide disaster relief, build bridges, deliver aid, and save lives when communities need it most. Army engineers and medics can set up hospitals and emergency infrastructure in just days, bringing hope and help to disaster zones around the world. Training is intense, pushing recruits to their physical and mental limits, forging them into a disciplined, resilient team that can overcome any obstacle. From basic training to advanced schools, learning never stops. Soldiers constantly sharpen their skills, mastering new technologies and tactics. Soldiers trust each other with their lives, working as a unified force where teamwork and loyalty are everything. The Army is a force of highly trained professionals, always ready to put boots on any ground, anywhere, anytime, defending freedom and serving the nation, no matter the challenge. The U.S. Navy rules the world's oceans, commanding vast stretches of water with unmatched power and precision. Its fleets ensure freedom of the seas, keeping vital waterways open and projecting American influence to every corner of the globe. Aircraft carriers are the Navy's most iconic symbols, massive floating cities bristling with technology and more firepower than many entire nations possess. Navy fighter jets like the F/A-18 Super Hornet launch from these carriers, ready to defend or strike at a moment's notice, anywhere in the world. Meanwhile, beneath the waves, stealthy submarines patrol unseen, gathering intelligence and standing ready for any threat. Ballistic missile subs provide a hidden nuclear deterrent, able to remain submerged for months at a time. These silent sentinels help maintain global stability. Sailors fill diverse roles: pilots who fly high above the sea, engineers who keep the engines running smoothly, cooks, doctors, and elite Navy SEALs who carry out daring missions. Life at sea is tough. Long deployments, hard work, and teamwork are essential. Sailors train constantly, forging bonds that last a lifetime. The Navy works closely with the Marine Corps, transporting them to global hotspots and providing crucial fire support during operations ashore. They also protect global shipping lanes, vital arteries for the world economy, ensuring that commerce flows without interruption. Most goods you buy travel by sea, and the Navy's constant vigilance ensures that international trade moves safely and efficiently. Their presence on the high seas shapes our world, touching our lives every day, whether we realize it or not. The U.S. Air Force owns the sky, controlling air and space to protect and project American power. Their fighter jets, like the F-22 Raptor and F-35 Lightning II, are stealthy and fast. Massive cargo planes like the C-17 move troops and tanks worldwide in hours. Bombers like the B-2 Spirit can strike targets across the globe. For every pilot, dozens of airmen work on the ground: mechanics, controllers, and intelligence officers. The Air Force leads in technology, from advanced networks to new weapons. They provide global surveillance with satellites and high-altitude aircraft, giving leaders critical information. The Air Force also operates GPS, used by millions daily. Constantly watching and ready to respond, they ensure no threat goes undetected from the air. The Marine Corps is America's rapid response force, first in, first to fight. Though part of the Navy, they have a unique identity and legendary reputation. Marines are expeditionary, ready to deploy anywhere, anytime by land, sea, or air. Their training is among the toughest, forging a lifelong bond and a shared identity. Every Marine is a rifleman. They use specialized gear like amphibious combat vehicles and the V-22 Osprey, able to operate from ship to shore. Marines bring everything they need: tanks, artillery, jets, making them self-sufficient. Their primary role: respond fast to crises, launch assaults, secure embassies, or deliver aid. Smaller than the Army, but packing a powerful punch, they're the sharp tip of the spear. The Coast Guard is unique, part law enforcement, part military, always ready. They protect America's coastlines, ports, and waterways, acting as police, sailors, and first responders. Missions range from rescuing fishermen to chasing smugglers and enforcing maritime safety. They maintain buoys, lighthouses, and conduct icebreaking to keep shipping lanes open. Their fleet includes cutters for long patrols, fast boats for quick response, and Jayhawk helicopters for rescues. The Coast Guard is the front line against threats by sea: terrorism, smuggling, illegal immigration. They work in all conditions, protecting lives and property along thousands of miles of coastline. Small but vital, their impact on national security is enormous. The Space Force, established in 2019, is the newest branch, protecting U.S. interests in space. Satellites power GPS, weather forecasts, and global communications. The Space Force keeps them safe. Members, called Guardians, are experts in satellite operations, engineering intelligence, and cybersecurity. They track thousands of objects in orbit, ensuring nothing threatens vital space assets. Their arsenal satellites and sensors, not guns and bombs. They operate GPS and missile warning systems, and defend against jamming or hacking. Space is now a critical domain. Battles are fought in space and cyberspace. The Space Force ensures secure communications, intelligence, and navigation for all branches. Without them, the military would struggle to operate in the modern world. The real strength of the U.S. military is teamwork, joint operations where all 6 branches coordinate as one. Each branch brings unique skills, creating a force greater than the sum of its parts. Imagine a crisis. The Navy transports Marines, the Air Force controls the skies, and the Army secures the land. The Space Force provides GPS and intelligence, while the Coast Guard secures ports and shipping lanes. This complex dance requires constant training and joint exercises. Leaders from all services learn to plan and lead together, building trust and understanding. When a real crisis hits, they operate seamlessly as a unified force, ready for any challenge. That's the U.S. military. 6 branches, 1 shield. From Army tanks to Navy carriers, Air Force jets, Marine grit, Coast Guard cutters, and Space Force satellites, it's a display of power and dedication. Each branch is a specialist, but together they protect the nation and its people. The next time you see a uniform, a ship, or a jet, remember the massive organization behind it. Ordinary Americans doing extraordinary jobs, united by service. The military is a shield forged from 6 parts, designed to deter conflict and defend the country's interests. Understanding this shield is vital, not to glorify war, but to appreciate the effort and sacrifice behind our security. It's a tough, complex job, but it lets millions sleep safely at night.